What's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio. And today we've got something a little bit different, kind of like a midday hangout. I was going to go over a few of the books that I had gotten this week. As some of you may know, if you watched Let's Talk About It this week, I did participate in New Comic Book Day. Kind of unusual for me, but it was something that I did. So I wanted to dive into some of those books that I had read, had gone over. And I also wanted to mention Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy. He is doing a 1K push, and wanted a few channels to shout out some other channels. And, it's something that when we did the base boosted bonanza last year, we really wanted to help grow. And I thought that Gary kind of took this to the next level. It was something that was very impressive. Really, really cool thing. So I did want to go over a couple channels as well. I'm going to put the link out there. So anybody who is out there, if you're not doing anything, you want to discuss some of these books, or again, want to discuss some of the channels, whatever, you're more than welcome to join. I'm going to put that out there in just a moment. Let me just get this on here. There you go. Lucretius, hello from New Mexico, sir. Once again, how you doing? Fantastic. Thank you for joining. Mr. DJ Links, my brother, how are you doing today? Thank you for checking in. By the way, so refreshing. It's amazing that when I joined the Link Squad for DJ Link's channel membership, the difference in my personal life as well as on YouTube, unbelievable. And, one of the benefits, excuse me while I crunch this ice that's been in here for the last 36 hours, I did happen to win a tumbler from DJ Link's channel membership. It was from Spidey's Powdered Tumblers. Phenomenal. So, I joke about the brain freeze and everything. It really is fantastic. I enjoy it. Unbelievable. Thank you. Ignacio, how you doing today? Mr. DJ Links, of course. Absolutely. Comic Journey, how you doing? Hello. Hey, thank you for joining. All right, so again, I wanted to dive into a couple books. I did want to go over some channels. So I'm going to start out with the channel shout outs, if it's all right. I did put the links into the description, so if you check that out, you'll be able to sub them up if you haven't before. The first one I was going to do was a White Tiger. And Ruben has been a part of the comic community for a long time. He's launched his channel, something that I think a lot of the folks, especially in the Burke fam, were really, we've just been waiting for. It was a matter of getting him on Instagram first and then finally diving into YouTube. Right now, he's got 136 subscribers. And certainly if you are not subscribed to it, check it out. I know he's got a lot of big plans coming up. He's got a big giveaway that he's doing. And definitely very excited to have him finally jump into YouTube, something that I think everybody was kind of, like I said, kind of egging him on for a while anyways. Number 2 on that list is going to be Mr. Freaky Louie. He is currently at 408. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, I'm sure that you're very familiar with Mr. Freaky Louie. I don't know why he's not over 1,000 right now. Louis does really some of the best, most original content that you can have. He's a fantastic community member, fantastic human. Just in general, I don't know if anybody really has anything bad they could say about Louis, because he's King Louis. He's fantastic. So yeah, absolutely. If you get a chance, go over to his channel, sub him up if you're not currently subbed to Freaky Louie. And then last but not least, Ken's Comic Book Channel. He is at 280. Now, Ken's Comic Book Channel is a channel that I have been watching really since I started YouTube. He is from the UK, the king of Captain America, if you can believe that. the king of Captain America lives in the UK. And I've talked about it before in the past. He releases a video every Saturday. Sometimes he'll do Saturday and Sunday, or sometimes just Sunday and not Saturday. Usually on the weekend, though, one video. I always call it my breakfast with Ken, because he releases it, over there. It's a little bit early for us. I wake up, I will, I can enjoy my breakfast, and I'll tell you, he goes through. Well, one, his cab run is phenomenal. Anyways, if you want to see Captain America slabs, he's definitely the guy to go to. But he digs into a lot of older books, very rare books. He's got a foreign comic collection like none other, really, as well as digging into different versions of it. I know that last year he went over a lot of the Avengers from the UK, which I didn't even know there was a difference. Like, I mean, obviously they have, depending on different countries, they'll have like different covers, and there's different languages or whatever. These were like completely different stories where the Avengers were, Conan was in it. You know what I mean? Like, he was on the cover. I mean, like just a completely different spin on how they did a couple of the things. So very interesting to watch. Again, make sure to check out Ken's comic book channel, because I know that he's been kind of floating around the 200s for a while, and really doesn't get enough love from the community, personally, from what I think, because I absolutely adore him. Again, fantastic guy, a great channel, and something that for me, it's like a palate cleanser, man. Like I get up in the morning, I make my breakfast, I can sit down, just calm, kind of calm down, cool out from the rough week. He's always got some nice mellow music going. Really shows some cool books. So again, check out Ken's comic book channel. Those are going to be my shout outs for right now. And again, this is kind of rolled into Gary B's big push to 1,000. So again, I'm sure that if you're here and you're watching me, you probably are very aware of Gary B, the casual comic guy. But if you're not, definitely go check him out. Again, he's been on here a few times, and fantastic channel all around. So looks like we've got some more people have jumped in here. E-Man, what is going on? How you doing, sir? Never heard of Ken. Yeah, definitely check him out. Again, Ken's comic book channel. He has tons of content. I mean, he's been doing it for a while, and again, if you watch some of his videos, you'll get it. Like, it's something. And for me, perfect on a Saturday morning. Again, I eat my breakfast. Breakfast was Ken. I always do it. He's a fantastic guy. So check him out for sure. So from there, I was going to dig into some books, if it's all right. Let me put this back out there just in case anybody wants to pop on. Again, don't feel like you have to. I see you, Mr. DJ Links there. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Trust me. Get contractors in the home, something that I'm very familiar with, and yeah, that's something that you gotta attend to that for sure. All right, so we're going to dig into some books. Now, this one was suggested by the Don, Small Town Collectibles. The Thing #1, phenomenal cover. Didn't care for the story at all. I'm going to tell you that right off the rip. I'm going to give it to you very honestly. Again, awesome cover. I love The Thing. I've got no problem with Thing. I've got Fantastic Four books. Hell, Angel bought a short box of nothing but Fantastic Four that I actually have on the other side of the room here. But wasn't very into this. I kind of get where they're going with it and everything, and I know that there's like a first appearance in here. Just wasn't my thing. I'm going to tell you off the rip, a normal human on the street disables Ben with like pepper spray. Come on. And I think he said it was like jacked up super spray or something, or that's how The Thing describes it. But come on, man. Like, you're gonna be taken out by pepper spray. I feel like there's Karens around the world. Fear not, because The Thing can be taken down with the small the small pepper spray you have dangling from your keychain and or in purse. Not my thing. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. So, yeah, off the rip, that kind of turned me off. It wasn't all that. I mean, it's like they started out, it was kind of like this. they had a, I don't want to give too much of the book, but they had a dark figure in there, and it started out very dark. Then it goes into this very light, sunny, completely different style. And I wasn't a big fan of the interior art as much as the cover, because the cover, again, straight fire. This is amazing. Interior art, it was all right. And again, the story just, we had Hercules in it at one point, which I kind of got excited about. They mentioned Thor a few times, and I was like, all right, well, that's got nothing to do with anything, you know. And Mr. Fantastic shows up, and then he's gone like the next panel. I was like, y'all are, you just, it's a stretch. Come on, man. Yeah, yes, shark repellent. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was like thing repellent. Yeah, thing wasn't my thing. Correct. Absolutely. Breaking out the chainsaw. So I'm actually awaiting a package. I thought it was going to come Thursday. Mail was shut down Thursday. Thought it was going to come yesterday. I'm hoping it comes today. So hopefully we will have a chainsaw unboxing for you very soon. Now for the comic book community awards, I think I'm going to do an unboxing and send that over to Brian. I may have that. That's something I've kind of got in the works. So I think I'm going to do an unboxing there too. But I've got a couple packages. It's like pending. I don't know. It's like me sending stuff out has been a disaster. Having stuff come in has been a disaster. I feel like Legion has rubbed off on the post office in my area, because I know I said something to him before and it just got stuck in Georgia somewhere for weeks. And he was like, oh yeah, this is normal. He was just so used to it. It's like, and my mail's been money forever. And like lately, it's been a disaster. So yeah, I don't know what to do. K Titus, Master Shadows. Yep. Let's see. Hey Dale, what's going on? Thanks for popping on. I was just giving my thoughts on the thing, and I gave it a very low rating. So moving on. Justice League Last Ride number 6. I didn't dive into that one yet. What's the furthest place from here? Now this one, and this was the super thick book that I had picked up. Again, this was a Small Town Collectibles recommendation from his video this week on. He did 20, or no, I'm sorry. He did 5 books under $25 to pick up. Then he had an additional bonus book. I actually almost bought a variant of the bonus book. Decided not to, because legitimately I had $25 to spend. I went 28, but I got some other books that he didn't, that weren't on his list. In addition to that, but this was a good one. Again, I think they gave you just enough to leave you going. You know what I mean? Like you kind of sink your teeth into it. I did enjoy this, and it was kind of a like a post-apocalyptic feel to it. There's obviously some things going on. There's like children that were worried about getting older. You get to a certain age and then something happens. They don't quite tell you what that is. They allude to the fact that you may be banished, and that the kids keep the grown-ups out from there. They have like I guess certain areas, you know, that are theirs. Pretty cool read, though. I did enjoy this. And again, I wasn't turned off too much by the interior art as well, like the thing was. And again, there wasn't anything in the story that I thought was just, I mean, too much to handle there. Nice House on the Lake. This one I have started, didn't really dig into too much. I actually got interrupted while I think I was on the first page of this. And not that it didn't grab me, but I decided to move on. I'm going to come back to this one again. I know that comes highly recommended by everybody, which is why I grabbed it in the first place. And again, I didn't grab it when it initially came out, but had to make sure that I checked this one out, because I was really excited about that. Here we go, the man himself. What's going on, Ruby? How you doing? Again, everybody go to Ruben's channel. Sub him up. It is in the description. Make sure to Subscribe to him if you are not. He was at 136 before I started this stream. We're gonna try to get him up a little bit. Actual Dracula, Chungus. I need it. I need it. If you could send it to me, send it to me. I'll add it to my brand. We'll have it in here, and it will certainly be something that I can share with the masses. When certainly when you're on, but just in general, I mean, I think it's fantastic. And then last but not least, we had DC versus Vampires #1. This was great. This took a turn I didn't expect. I don't know if everybody else did. Again, I don't want to give away anything with that one. I don't know what it is. I'm not like a big vampire guy. I'm certainly more of a zombie guy. Like the whole post-apocalyptic thing is kind of my jam. So the zombie deal is more of what I'm into. But the vampire thing in this was very interesting. And it's funny. It made me remember there was a DC annual with Superman and Batman where they were fighting vampires. I want to say it was from the 80s, and I had the book forever ago. I need to see if I have that. I know I tore the hell out of it as a kid, but definitely one that I try to pick up at some point. But yeah, it was a DC annual, and for whatever reason, I guess when I grabbed this, I was like, oh, I wonder if they'll be bringing that back, because I saw Batman on the front. But yeah, definitely really good story so far. Very interesting how they explain the vampires in the world. They're diving into the vampire, human, superhero, how those kind of mix, and then the impending doom, I guess, that is to come. Again, very good twist midway through. And then the ending, for me, it was just classic. I was like, all right, yeah, if you were going to end it with anything, that was definitely the way to do it. So I'm very interested in that. And, that part of the reason why I'm so hesitant on New Comic Book Day, one, I always say it's not in the budget because I'm searching for books that are going to be a little more on the higher end price scale anyways. I'm looking for more Silver Age books. Everybody knows that I love Thor. I'm kind of working on the Silver Age Thor collection right now. So New Comic Book Day is not something that I typically participate in because I'll read them and then that's it. It's not something that I have a big desire of like collecting modern books for. That's something where it's actually changed as I started YouTube, kind of getting into figuring out how I was going to collect, and I know that when I jumped back into collecting, I just bought everything. And I think a lot of folks do that, where they just dive in and they get everything they can. And so that's kind of exactly what I did. And now looking at it, I'm like, oh shit, I've got a ton of books here that don't really fit the profile of what I want to necessarily collect personally. And so New Comic Book Day, it's something where, like that, for instance, I want to see where the story goes. So it's like, all right, am I going to start getting this now? Because now I have to plan in the future. Like now there's going to be another one comes out. I'm going to get that. Who knows how long the run's going to be, where the storyline is going to go. And so that's what I mean. That's where it's kind of like, I think you have to assess what you're collecting, what you want to do. And maybe I'll get into, checking things out online, because it's something that I've never done that. I hear that, obviously the world's moving in that direction. And I know that some folks, they'll say, well, I picked, I checked this out online. I picked up this book. So it's like, they'll pick up certain books that they want to, or for a certain cover as something that they, that they want to keep. These I was really happy with as far as cover buys. But story wise, maybe it's something that I'll check out online. I don't know. I'm not sure how to go about doing that because I haven't done it before. So. Mr. Jimmy Dime. Hey, bud. Listen, I mentioned you several times in the Let's Talk About It episode, but I'm blaming you for my New Comic Book Day hauls. I have some other books that I think I picked up that you may have not mentioned, and again, those I was going to blame on Legion and the rest of the community, but the Don got me this week. I watched this video He sucked me into the freaking new comic book day. I'm out there buying stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Here's Spidey's powdered tumblers right there. Started out the show. I'll finish the show because I know the drink's going to be just as cold as it was before. Man. And not only that, and again, this is no joke because the emblem I love because it's DJ Links, and we all know that when it comes down to it, as far as me and Mr. DJ.
Wow. So let me ask you something. You're going to your first con, right? What is your main goal going to this con? What is it your main focus of what is it? Getting SIGs? Is it looking for a certain book? What is it?
Do you want to be perfectly honest?
Yeah.
Meeting Mr. DJ Links.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, everybody, not just my brother from another mother, DJ Links. So anyways, but no, not only that, but seriously, man, this is, I don't know what I expected. This is crazy though. The thing is the detail on it. And of course my camera is not going to focus in, but I mean, it's got every single detail on there and it's on there. It's again, I'm not an expert in this. I don't know how that works. I don't know how it works at all. I need to get a knife is what I need. Actually, I wonder. So if I get, I'm going to need to dig into the whole powdered process of it because I know like powder coating as far as like auto parts, I get my headers powder coated. So I don't know if it's something like that where I don't know. I guess I'm going to need to reach out to you. I need to get like a machete. That's what I'm thinking. We do it big on Remy Q Studio. I mean, if I'm not rocking the chainsaw, if I'm not going to rock the chainsaw, I need something, a sword. Maybe not a sword. I need to get a machete. Maybe I can send you a machete. Might already be. Maybe I could get one that's already coated. That's what I mean. I need to get the specifics on it. I got to figure that out. But yeah, we might need to work out a Remy Q Studios thing because this is unbelievable. Right here. This is crazy. Greatest Tumblr ever. You're damn right. Absolutely. Yeah. Again, you helped and you hurt. It's all the same. I can't explain it, man, because now I'm in too deep. After one stop, I'm in too deep. I pass it all by. And my LCS is amazing. It's Sailfish Comics in Winston. And I've said it before where there's certain books that like some books have issues getting. I never see it. They always have stuff there. They always keep they're really good about like they'll display the new books and then whatever new issue they have, I swear they'll keep any of the other issues that they're going and maybe just like collecting's not that big in my immediate area or something. That may be what it is. Like maybe we're just a smaller city, so there's not as many folks like going out and grabbing the stuff. But from what I can tell, it's not like they're going out and then selling it on the secondhand market to like, get the stuff. I mean, if there's something that I'm missing, usually like if they're on issue 3 and I decide, all right, I'm going to jump into that, I could go and find, 2 and 1 and they'll have them there. So, it's something, I don't know. I like it. And I just feel a little blessed because I know that folks are like searching for books. They can't get certain books. And so, yeah, if anybody's out there and you're looking for something, or something's coming up and you're not going to be able to get it, hit me up on IG because I may be able to snag it for you. I'm going to put the link out there again just in case anybody's available midday Saturday. We're going over books. We're doing shout outs. We're talking about Mr. Gary B's 1K sub push. Certainly go and check him out. Just like powder and car parts. Okay. But see, that was the thing. So I didn't know because I've obviously seen the video where you're etching in it. I just didn't know if it was something where you powder coated it yourself and then etched it, or if you got things that were powder coated. I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm just wondering if I need to find something powder coated or get it powder coated and then see what you can do with it. I don't know. It's gonna be big though. We'll have to discuss it again. I don't know. I don't know how it works. We're gonna figure it out though. I'm impressed with this. We're gonna figure it out. Unbelievable. And fantastic win from being a member of the Link Squad at Mr. DJ Link's channel membership on YouTube. Check it out. Let me see here. What do we got going on? Need to have this best monsters debate with community drag. Did I miss something? Just in general, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to debate that with Drac. I feel like he would have to be the expert on it. I mean, I've always been kind of a horror movie buff, but that doesn't lead into like the mythology of it. I feel like Drac is kind of the expert on all that. I mean, he's actual Dracula. Yeah. I feel like he would have to know. I don't know. He's going to be the expert. We'll get him on here again. He'll jump on here. We'll get him on here again at some point. We'll have to talk about that for sure. Need to etch a saw blade to one of Link's. Oh, need to attach a saw blade to one of Link's turntables. Oh, for an epic unboxing. I don't know. A collab with Mr. DJ Links is something I'm down for anytime. I've told him that before. Like, hey, whatever you need, man. Whatever you want. It's like when the Don asks you to do something, you do it. Mr. DJ Links, I don't even know. I can't explain it. That's one I can't explain, but I absolutely love you, bro. Absolutely. Link Squad for life. Yep. What's going on? How you doing? What up, peeps? Legion, how you doing, brother? I was just cursing you again for some of these new comic book day books that I got. I did not take a look at the Justice League one yet. It's the only one that I didn't read fully. And then Nice House on the Lake, I didn't have a chance to dig through the whole thing. The other ones I kind of dug though, and this one, man. The twist in this is what got me. There was a twist. I was like, I didn't. You got me again, damn you. The Justice League got me last year. They did Future State. They got me. I was like, man, I don't want to like DC this much. That's the thing. As a kid, I was DC, and then it was like at some point Marvel took over. It was like the X-Men and the Hulk. I mean, all that took over the Avengers, and it's like the more that I read this, I don't know, man. They're doing good things for sure. For sure. Werewolf guy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, zombies in the mix. I mean, this unless we're talking about the cheesy brain zombie. I mean, zombies, they're the worst. Like, in all honesty, without a horde, like if you don't have an army, you're terrible. Like there's nothing. They're awful. But I think it's just the post-apocalyptic thing. Like somewhere along the lines, it was like my movie watching, I would see something like that, and it was like the end of the world. There's nothing there. I was like, man, this is it. Yep. I believe that. Oh. It's interesting. Yeah, no, I know I get it. Nice. Okay. Nice House Fire. Okay, yeah, I know. That's what I keep hearing. That's why I went out and got it. Again, everybody else had it. I tried to grab one during that auction, that 24-hour auction. I didn't get it. Chip got it. So I went out and I bought one because I was like, damn it, I got to check this out. Robin or Swamp Thing? No, I have not. Anything new I haven't read at all. Swamp Thing for Future State, I think 1 and 2. I read those. I might still have those, but I read those and didn't haven't dug into anything new from that. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing great. You got my attention with that zombie talk, so I figured I'd jump in and throw in my 2 cents. I'm right now waiting for an appointment, so I might have to hop off abruptly.
No problem.
But I figured, let me jump in and do this whole midday hangout with Vinny.
Well, I appreciate it, sir, for sure.
Well,
I appreciate it.
I'll tell you what I appreciate more than anything else, that you didn't do the typical look at me type of video where, you'd show off the same books and just show them and say, this is what I got, buy it because it's going to be worth $1 billion. And I'm smarter than you. That's why I bought him. I'm so happy that you didn't do that.
No.
You gave your personal opinions about the books. I find that very, very helpful. I'm so sick of the look at me videos. I'm doing hashtag look at me.
Well, so
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sick of it.
What I was going to say is, so the let's talk about it. When I mentioned New Comic Book Day, that's definitely the look at me, but it's only to the folks that know that I'm not going to grab new comic books. But no, I don't. Yeah, I certainly, there's no, I don't mind giving an honest opinion about it at all. And that thing I think is a perfect example because it's a damn nice cover. If you're collecting, if you're the cover collector and if you're picking up a nice cover for sure, but it just didn't hit me where I thought it would for sure. It was a little disappointing. Not only that, but it was like they tried to push this whole thing with the relationship of Thing, and I was wondering how they were going to go about that, because that's something where it's like it's hard. It's like, what am I trying to say? It's like hard to introduce a new Mary Jane all of a sudden, And so it's like for this one, it just felt so forced. I was like, really? Like this is the route that we're going. And it seems so insignificant what happened. It just, I don't know.
I'll tell you something. I was abysmally disappointed with the interior art of that book. As you mentioned.
Yeah.
Very big letdown for me. Not that there's anything wrong with that art. It would be really nice for like an Archie comic or that style comic.
But not you know what? You hit it right on the head with that. Archie is exactly what it is. Holy crap. Let me see.
It doesn't belong in that book.
So this is the first panel of Thing that you see.
It's like a Hanna-Barbera style cartoon thing.
Versus
yeah, I mean, come on, you just that's the cover equivalent of clickbait. They just
it is 100%.
It's not cool. That's not cool at all. And yep. Spraying freaking the Thing. You're gonna spray the Thing in the eyes with mace, and he's gonna cry about it, and he's gonna be in pain. Come on, man.
So that they spray him with mace, he falls over. That was the other thing. It wasn't just like he literally falls over. I'm like, well, shoot, why? I don't know why villains haven't been carrying around more of this stuff for years, but they spray him with mace. Then it's like the cops show up, and they're like, you're under arrest. They put these cheesy metal cuffs on him, and then they spray him with something. He wakes up. I was like, dude, you just got had by 2 different humans with nothing. I mean, sprays.
I'd be more entertained if somebody would have pissed on his eyes rather than I mean, come on.
But it's like, and then they have the special prison that they put him in, and I was like, all right, it took a vibranium prism for you guys to actually contain him, but you took him out with aerosol cans. You polluted his face with too much chemicals, and that was what took down the thing.
I mean, how much more entertaining story would have been if somebody off a rooftop was pissing on the thing's eyes? That would have been more entertaining.
Ah!
And he fell on the floor because he was disgusted, not because he was in pain. He was like mortified that somebody pissed on him. Now that's a story. That's
hilarious.
entertainment. I read
That's
that book.
hilarious. Yeah. Well, I don't know what you would call the madman pissing from on top of a building, but yeah, that's sinister for real.
That's the story. That's the kind of stuff I would write.
There you go. Things are a weakness. Pressure washer. For real. Pressure washer in the eyes. Well, I had I'm trying to think of what Hulk book it was, but I remember he was confronted. There was a lady. Oh, I don't know who she was. I don't remember who she was associated with, but the Hulk was fighting a group of people. It was like the army, you know what I mean? And there was like this heavier set lady, and he comes charging at her, and she had this thought bubble. It was like, all right, put your weight on your back foot and time it just perfectly. And she did like a judo throw and tossed him over. I was like, come on, man. I remember seeing that back in the day. I was like, the Hulk charging at you, you're gonna judo throw him. Just an average human. Like at this point, where you can't give them that much. You can't give people this much leeway with these superheroes. Like you're exposing too many weaknesses at this point.
Maybe she was PMSing.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe.
Sometimes women they get these superhuman strength periods where we can't understand it as guys. We can't understand that stuff. Oh, look at that little guy. What are we watching?
Your shopping cart. I was gonna say he can't end it now. I gotta see him grab something. Get him. He's gotta grab something. I want to know what he's gonna go to first. Is it the candy?
He's just following mom.
Oh, okay. All right. Does he get to at least? Does he get to grab anything though? Do you let him put stuff in the cart? Okay. I remember.
Yeah, we reward him for not killing customers.
Well, that's the worst part. I remember when my son had those. I remember thinking that. I was like, man, I know kids with the full size cart are dangerous. Now you don't even see them. Look at that. Look. Yeah, I couldn't even tell he was there.
They put this flag on it like that's real helpful or something.
Oh man, that's amazing.
He's screeching and everything.
That's adorable. That's awesome. Power washer's hilarious for sure.
Legion, how old is he?
He just turned 4. He just turned 4 on the 6th. Like just had his birthday.
That's awesome. I love that age. That's the best age. They don't talk back to you. You let them run around with a little cart. They do everything they like. We lost them. But those are the best ages.
Mr. White Shadow.
White Shadow. I can still see you.
How you doing, sir? Chip, thanks for jumping on. Thank you for expanding our StreamYard experience. Mr. StreamYard, that's going to be the new nickname, I think. Look at this. We got a whole shopping experience here in the Midday Hangout. What are we picking up? Oh, yeah. Get a couple of those. Okay. Nice. I've had those before. They're not too bad.
You're only gonna get this on Remy's channel. You're gonna get a full supermarket shopping spree.
Supermarket experience.
We're sitting here on location from an elevation, watching a main street, just waiting for an accident to happen, so you can get it live.
Where's the baby at though? Where's Monkey at? Okay, I see.
Those are the best ages. I love those ages. I can't get enough of them.
Adorable.
My kids are getting old. They're talking back to me now. Sooner or later,
Wow.
my son's gonna kick my ass. Like, I don't even know what to do anymore.
So Logan turns 11 in February, and his brother turns 5 in January. And I thought it was amazing because it was like 10 was the perfect. Well, not he wasn't 10 at the time, but he was old enough where he could like help. It's like, hey, grab me the wipes or play with your brother or whatever. But now he's like got a minion and a scapegoat all at the same time. Like he's got a buddy that can do all the stuff, and then he can blame everything on the younger one. So
That's how it typically works. I got a teenager now. I got a 14-year-old. He's like in his own world now. He doesn't want to have anything to do with his dad anymore. You know, he's too cool for school and that kind of thing.
My oldest is 14 also.
Is he ignoring you, or is he still giving you attention?
It's my oldest. She's kind of both in her own world. Doesn't really care. This sounds bad unless there's something they want.
Yeah, that's typically how it is at that age.
If you want to go drop $100 on Mango without any fair warning to my bank account, you're not shy about hitting me up at all.
And I got the 12-year-old. She's getting there. She's still attached to me, but she's gonna give me a kick very soon. And I got a little 6-year-old. 6-year-old still. I'm trying to keep her as small as possible, but it just doesn't work. You know.
Yeah.
She wants to grow up faster than everybody else.
Oh gosh, I tell you, it's for my wife. I know it was like Halloween was what really it always hits her because it's like they get to that age where they don't want to be something cute anymore, and so it's like all of a sudden they want to be a zombie or a ninja or something. She's like, "Damn it, I liked it better when you could be a skunk or something else, a bear." You know what I mean?
This year, my 14-year-old, he decided to do something completely different. He decided to dress himself as some kind of weird goth emo guy.
No.
Like, I'm like, what the hell is this? like
maybe
what
he was just trying it on. That's what you need to watch out for.
I don't know.
He just didn't want to shock you with it. After Halloween, he was like, you know what? I kind of dig that a little bit. So, and this pepper spray, by the way. So, when we're not talking about superheroes from the Fantastic Four, this is a real deal. Like I've had pepper spray just sprayed in the general area, and the wind picks it up. I mean, it's pretty bad. So yeah, if she sprayed herself, that's awful. But still, when you talk about superheroes, when you talk about folks that are contending with the whole
rock too.
Come on, man.
Isn't like the Thing's eyeballs made out of rock too?
I mean, I guess he has normal eyes. I mean,
How does that work?
I don't know how that works. It just, you imagine.
Like, should he have like rocky pupils or something?
Yeah. Or
well, that's a good point. How did everything turn to stone except for his blue eyes?
Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, I guess they could be blue, but they should be at least rocky.
It's like sapphires. Sapphire eyes.
Those are his September birthstones.
Oh, you already got the daughter yelling
What's
at you.
Going on? How you doing?
Wait till you get some more yelling at you. Like, so she's only 23-year-old and she's yelling at you. Watch when they get older. They're yelling all the time.
Is everything stone? I don't know. That's a good question.
You should have like a stone eyes. Probably
just
got
everything. Yeah, like Alicia, if everything is stone.
He's probably got a sphincter made out of stone. He probably could eat anything.
When we say that the thing is rock hard, we all know what we're talking about here.
Like to get his rocks off.
Oh, Chip, that's amazing. Yep.
Isn't it funny? Like the Fantastic Four, they all got these powers that like they become sexual. These powers, you have this, Mr. Fantastic. Come on, everybody would love to have those powers. Grow anything, stretch anything,
Stretch
do
anything.
anything you want.
Now, what we're talking about being at the supermarket and reaching the top shelf, everybody. So we're not talking about anything else here. This
I don't know what you're referring to. I was really talking about. I was just talking about these awesome powers, and you got the thing. He's got everything. He's rock hard all the time. Doesn't have to do any prep time. He's always there, ready. He's ready to
always
go.
ready to go. You're right.
Oh, then you got the Human Torch. He's always on fire.
Always hot and ready to go. Oh, never a problem. Dread the day he starts his. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, if he's gotten 18, that's you might have dodged it. You might just have a good kid.
Who wouldn't want a wife that could turn invisible at any time? I mean, that's pretty freaking awesome.
Invisible.
Think about that. This little group of four heroes. There's something to it. There's something that Stanley had something really good in mind when he put them together.
Yeah, I think an Angel had mentioned it. She actually was talking to me about it the other night, and I never thought about it, but I think she said that they were the first superheroes to not have a secret identity. That could be completely off. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I thought about it. I was like, well, damn, that is true. Like everybody knew who they were. That is pretty interesting to think about.
If it's not true, it's pretty damn close. Like
that's what I mean. Like I started thinking about it. I was like, well, yeah, everybody had. I mean, you try to think about older characters. I mean, at some point, everybody had a secret identity. They were just out there.
Mainstream characters. I'm sure there were obscure characters out there that had their identities. Like the Challengers of the Unknown. I don't know when they came out. Like you could see their faces. But I don't know. That was actually a really smart thing that they did. They had nothing to hide because you know what? All family members had powers. That was it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go mess with. You're not gonna go mess with the Invisible Woman just to get to Mr. Fantastic. Actually, Mr. Fantastic is probably the weakest one out of all of them.
Yeah, but he was always the brains.
but he's also smart.
Although, you know what, though? They were all smart. I mean, all of them were some sort of scientist, but Mr. Fantastic was just like...
Not the thing. The thing was just a jock.
Oh, I thought I thought he was still something. I thought he had some sort of degree in something.
No, he knew how to fly a plane. That's why they brought him along, because he flew the spaceship.
I got you.
Yeah.
6'4".
He didn't have a degree, but he did have a certified badass.
Yeah, except when it came to like a local gang. For some reason, the gang always abuses him. For some reason.
Over on Yancey Street.
Yeah, how's that work? He gets sprayed in the eyes with mace. He cries. A crappy gang in Yancey Street always abuse him. This guy's like, he's got mental issues. I don't know what's wrong with the thing.
X-Men didn't wear a mask.
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna say some of them did. Jean had a mask.
No, they all wore masks.
Cyclops had a mask.
Yeah, the original team was all completely concealed except for Iceman, who was all ice.
Yeah, and Beast even had that little thing that came over. Yeah.
No, they all wear masks. I don't think you can identify.
Yeah, that Stan Lee interview was awesome. He's he put in the description that he wished he had more battery time, and I kind of wish so too, because it was I think it was like 15 minutes long, but it was really, really interesting because it wasn't because you've never seen it before. I mean, I've never seen it before. A lot of the interviews and stuff that's out there, a lot of the footage This was like new Stanley footage out there, so I'm glad that he put that out there for sure.
So my, you know what? It wasn't like the preempted stuff that he's answering generic canned questions. He was just being himself. Stanley
Yeah.
was a fun guy to talk to. I met him years ago in a convention in
Mhm.
Javits Center over here in New York in the 90s before like everything really, really blew up.
Yeah.
And he was a really, really good guy. You know, I used to I wish I still had these cards. They were giving out these like little convention cards with Spidey on there. And you could autograph the back. There was like there was a guy around that was dressed in the Spidey costume that was autographing it. But I had given it to Stan Lee at the time, and he just signed it and said, "Excelsior, your friend Spidey," or something like that. And it was, you know, he didn't even sign his name; he signed himself as Spidey. It was pretty funny, you know.
No, that's like I said when I saw that interview. Yeah, I thought that was great, and I thought that he went in there. He had a great sense of humor with everything, real funny, and for somebody who you would think has been to 1,000 of those types of shows or meetings or cons or whatever, like you just kind of get burned out with it. And I mean, other than he said, "Hey, I can't hear everybody that well, so either speak up or my guy's gonna have to repeat it." Other than that, I mean, it was fantastic.
No, it was really nice. It was like a nice, uh, fun video that he put up there. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I
The
thought that
real
was really
question,
cool.
the real question is, are there any good specials happening in that supermarket right now? Should we all be flooding to go buy bottles of Clorox there?
Yeah, other than the spicy black bean meat substitute that we had there.
He's
Look
not
at
going to
this.
tell us about it. He's hiding. He's hiding all the specials. Yeah, hiding the specials. We don't want us to know about like the special deals.
This is the weirdest angle, anyways. It's like he put us down. So is he scanning? This is scanning. Is it a self checkout?
I think he just wants to show us his nose hair.
Oh man, this is great. All right, here we go.
There we go.
There we
Now
go.
he's back.
Okay. Hey. All right, don't hit her.
Oh, look at that.
That was close. That was a close one. He's got more weight in it now. That's where you got to watch out.
Yeah, I could see a video game like this with a little kid with a little shopping cart. You have to go run around and dodge people and not hit them.
Don't hit the old
I'd
lady.
play that game. I'd definitely play that game.
Oh
Go
man, in the worst way. There he goes, the crowd of people. Oh. Awesome.
You
know
know
what?
he's still not sharing any of the specials at the supermarket with us.
I mean, I've been on Mark streams before, and I've taken people into gas stations. So this is so appropriate. And he's not washing dishes. So
It's only fair. It's only fair.
I can appreciate this for sure.
It's definitely on brand.
Now we just need a shower cam again. Legion in the shower. All right. Well, shoot, that was
Now that's what I call
beautiful day
entertainment.
out. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. I was hoping to see like a big accident happen here. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, well, come on, man.
bring-
We needed a police chase or something.
I'm trying to
You
get you
showed up
news.
here.
For some reason, it's like been quiet. I don't know.
Legion
Usually
jumped
there's
out
all
here.
kinds of stuff happening here.
He's got the cute kids. He's got the mini cart. they're grabbing all the specials. Look, they got toilet paper, and I thought you'd have a car chase or something, or a swerve.
I
It's
would
like,
hope,
look, that guy's not even speeding. Come on,
I
come on,
would really hope that was the case, but I don't know. I can't perform. I can't perform.
man. I thought we were going viral. I thought you were gonna. I thought we were gonna have that viral video. Live stream catches police chase. Need somebody
Yeah,
speeding down there.
and just like that, once I get off, something's gonna happen. It always
Oh yeah,
does.
absolutely, absolutely.
This street, there's always crazy stuff that happens.
Chip, you didn't like my shower cam? Come on, that's a once in a lifetime experience. Where else could you ever see that? Yeah, yes, E-Man. There was one time I did the Friday, I think it was a Friday stream on Mark's Friday stream from the shower. We were talking about books. I had to jump on. I didn't want to miss the opportunity. So
How'd you protect the camera?
I had it in a little plastic.
I'm just trying
bag.
to keep things from getting hit by a car right now.
No, trust me. Yeah, you pay attention to that. You're good. Don't worry about us. We're a couple donkeys talking about traffic. You should keep the kids safe, please.
Yeah, that's something we want to stay away from. Let strangers get hit by cars, not people we know.
Yeah, we're waiting for a stranger to run across the street of the highway in front of Comic Journey.
Something,
Not
at
the
least a
parking
possum. Something. Come on, a deer. Let's have a deer, a possum, something run out. Nothing.
Nothing. We got nothing.
And not even a crazy. Not even that. It look like it's like a ghost town. It's apocalypse. It is the apocalypse. Look at this. This is what it's going to
It
look like.
does. That does. It looks like The Walking Dead. That's downtown episode 1. Walking Dead right there. Oh, no, never mind.
How do you ask? Can you say thank you for getting it, Mommy?
All right, so I'm hopping back in the driver's seat. I'm going to jump back into the chat.
Hey, we appreciate it, sir.
Wanted
Thank you.
y'all to hang out and come shop with me.
Tell the family we said hello. That was awesome.
And tell them bye.
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 That's all right, buddy.
No, and that's Remy, and that's Comic Journey. It's like on the computer, but it's on the phone.
Bye bye.
Monkey, tell them bye.
Oh, that's so cute.
Awesome.
And just so we're not rude,
Bye.
Bye. Oh, this guy must have a saint as a wife to let him do that all the time.
We still didn't get the specials. Come on, man.
You saw that? He jumped off. He didn't even tell us about any kind of special, any kind of coupons, and nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. This guy,
Hey, check out this deal I got over here on this thing. Nothing. We didn't even get to see the checkout.
He's holding it all to himself. You saw how much toilet paper and Bounty and all that.
I saw it. I saw it. They know the shortage is coming back.
He's hoarding all the freaking paper towels.
All that paper towels and toilet paper. So if you guys were wondering, in the Legion box next month, toilet paper. You have to pay shipping though. It's not an easy item to ship. It's too large for sure. You know what? I think he is. You know, he's got this whole alter ego thing as a realtor under his belt, but I don't know.
Well, you know, I can't really tell you a lot about my personal life. If I did, I'd have to kill you all.
Hey, you know what though? For real, because I've known several realtors and just in the past, and they've told me before, like that's all they do is travel. I mean, I know one guy, and it was one of those stints where there was nothing really selling, but he was like, I forget how much money he made, but I remember he said he spent just as much in gas because it was he ended up driving around forever. I felt terrible. Like I know when Angel and I, anytime we look for a house, like we'll look at tons, and I even try to do it without the realtor. Like I do a lot of drive-bys because I'm like, shoot, I could cut off, 5 houses today off of the list of possibilities. But yeah, I know that y'all do a lot of traveling, And
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I guess that comes with the territory, but still.
Well, it depends. It comes with the type of person that you're dealing with. There's some people that are completely indecisive, and they need to
Yeah.
literally. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. See, like 1,000 freaking houses before they make a decision. It's like,
I always thought it
you
was
know,
funny when they had those real estate shows on, which now they've all gone. I thought it was hilarious how they would do that because they'd show like a young couple and they're like, all right, so what's on your wish list? And they're like, oh, what we have to have, granite tops or something. It was like, all right, wait a minute, let's figure out your budget first. Their needs were a lot more wants, and they would always hit them with that reality check of like, all right, well, if you had $1 million, you could afford this, but since you don't, this is what you're going to deal with.
oh yeah,
I
you
always
got
love
tons
those.
of people with champagne taste and beer budgets. You definitely have that.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing is, like, sometimes when I'm in a mood, I'll take out people for the first time, or have somebody from my team take out the people for the first time, and we'll take them to like 3 houses. And I'm like, do
Mhm.
you watch the shows where you go and see the houses and you pick one and that kind of thing? Well, this is it. You're gonna see 3 houses. You're gonna pick one, and that's it. Like, I wish that was reality. If that was
Pick
reality, I'd be a freaking billionaire.
I mean, I'm in the tile business, and I know that sometimes with selections, you got to pick out like 2 or 3 options and say these are your best options. There you go, because you can sit there and look at a billion different things. It's like how many shades of gray can you have? But yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, you got an interesting business itself, the tile business. Yeah, how you doing our supplies these days?
So we've been pretty good. Nobody wants to give you any ETAs on when stuff will arrive. You know what I mean? A lot of vendors are still skeptical on that, but it's not as bad as like windows, appliances. I mean, people are waiting like glass, anything like that. You're waiting months and months. I know there's folks in this area that are waiting 8, 9 months for appliances. You can't get anything anymore. It's crazy.
How about the prices? Have they jumped up the same way lumber did?
Not like lumber, no, but there's definitely some certain places have gotten a lot of increases. So
It's weird. Everything is like, you
yeah,
know
the
what?
lumber got insane when that went up. That was just, I mean, you had 4x8 boards that at one point were like $7, $8, and then they were selling for $40 a piece. I mean, you just couldn't get lumber. It was crazy.
And it's a domino effect. Like I feel like it's a conspiracy theory. I'm gonna make this into a conspiracy show. It's a conspiracy. They see one sector having shortages after another, and I feel that a lot of times you'll see certain industries and certain sectors artificially holding back in order to prop up the pricing. I'm not saying that it's happening with the tiles, but it's happening in other areas blatantly.
All right.
You know,
Sorry, I just wanted to put the breaking news here just so everybody knew.
oh, there's news.
This is breaking news. No, you were giving it to us.
Oh yeah, well we do have them. Like I'm telling you, this is it. Look at look. All right, let's turn this back to comics right now. They talk about all the paper shortages, right?
Mm.
Right. We're talking about paper shortages. Well, they didn't know paper was going to be short a year ago when toilet paper was being run on. And
That's true. That's true.
seriously, people were freaking hoarding toilet paper. They were like, "Oh my god, my ass is going to be dirty. I
Yep.
need toilet paper. How much toilet paper? 6 pallets worth. Well,
Yep.
why? I have white ass. That's why I needed 6 pallets of toilet paper, and I'm gonna take it all from everybody else.
Yeah,
That's not
I remember
happening with
seeing that that was like a flex video for a while. People would post videos of them like burning toilet papers. Like, look at how rich I am. I have the most valuable commodity right now. Just burn it in your face, world.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. Now they're gonna use this paper shortage as an excuse. You're gonna see within a year, comics are gonna go up another 50 cents, $1, somewhere around there, and they can use paper shortage as an excuse. And the truth be said, people are not wiping their asses with comics. Maybe whack comics. They wipe their asses with them. But other than that, you don't really have a real demand where people are hoarding the comic shops to wipe out the entire comic book supply. Come on, it's a conspiracy. I'm telling you, this is happening with one after the other. Every single industry, plastic, whatever the case is. Why? Plastic all of a sudden is short? No, it's because they cut off the funnels. Oh, we can't get everything as fast as we used to get it from China. Well, big freaking deal. You'll get it when you get it. Come on.
Well, then the funny thing is, whenever there is a so-called shortage, once it ends, it's like then it all gets eaten up anyway. So it's like, because that's where you get into that hoarding. So it's, all of a sudden you're going to end up where
the funny thing is
another shortage.
When the shortage is over, the prices will revert back.
Mm.
Have you noticed that lumber's the perfect thing? Yeah, we kind of settled in. We kind of know where we have a lumber, but the prices are never going to go back to what they were before. No way. It's ridiculous. We're all being hoodwinked. Tell you.
And that's the breaking
Pull out
news
your
brought to you by
papyrus.
Comic Journey right now.
Pull out your papyrus. Don't need to use memo pad anymore.
Well, no, it's I completely agree with you, sir. Yeah, I'm prepared for anything.
You're a very wise man.
We talked about the zombies. I'm prepared for anything.
Well, that's why I jumped on. We didn't even talk about zombies. We talked about everything else. We're talking about Mark hoarding all the specials for himself.
All the specials. He's got all that paper towel and toilet paper because he knows about the paper shortage.
Then we got these conspiracy theories going on. Nobody, I can't even see if there's anybody chatting because I'm looking at through the StreamYard or anything like that. But if you have
Perry Comics says lumber shortage. Yeah, he's laughing about the lumber shortage. He said he designed more houses last 6 months than he ever has, and then he says prices will never go back. So yeah, they agrees with you. It's like once it goes up, they're not going to go back, or certainly not back where they were. Yep.
No, absolutely. That's the way it works. Now you have new bases for bottom beginnings. Of all kinds of things, whether it's building materials, whether it's home prices. Everything's skyrocketed. Here in New York, it's nuts. It's it's great that I'm selling houses and stuff like that, but the prices are making it really, really unaffordable for a lot of people. That's why you have the whole escape from New York mentality. Everybody ran for the hills. They got the hell out of here because it's become unaffordable.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's really tough. I live here, but you know what? If I didn't already have my house and I was just getting started to try to start family and stuff like that, I'd be rethinking my plans. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's crazy how that plays into it for sure.
And it's all domino. Everything is interchanged, and it's all building up to the apocalypse that's coming. You'll see. Instead of having a horde of zombies, I know you're ready. Instead of having a horde of zombies coming in and chasing you to eat your brains out, you're gonna have a horde of people that have been zombified by working 24 hours, 7 days a week, and having no money in their pocket, and freaking out. They want to take over your houses because that's the system.
Hey,
you heard it here first.
Hey, you know what? End of the world apocalypse time. The people are going to be that's what you got to worry about the most. If the zombies ever came, forget the zombies. You got to worry about the other people.
Isn't that crazy? You ever watch Walking Dead?
Yeah, yeah.
I love that show. I love that show. I haven't read all the comics, but that show I love. I don't care that people tell me it sucks anymore. I still like it. It got a little slow, but at the same time, now it picked up again at the end. I love that show. And I'll tell you something, Negan scares the shit out of me a hell lot more than any freaking zombie out there. A Negan and a Governor and all these guys. They scare the shit out of me, these guys.
It's the
And they're
truth. Like I
wild
said,
hillbillies that are running around. You know, you got these hillbillies running around with motorcycles and they rape people. And so they're scary people. Forget about the zombies. You know, these are the monsters.
Oh, and that's what's so funny is it's like because initially that was the big thing was the zombies, you know what I mean? And now, especially on like a show like that, nobody even thinks about it anymore. You know what I mean? It's so common. They can handle the zombies, but it's always the element of what other people are out there and what they're doing. Actual Dracula says that the Canadians are coming for your stuff. So all I gotta say is they're gonna hit you first. So just give me a heads up, buddy.
You better be careful. They're gonna go after you and me. We got a little bit of meat on ourselves, and we got they're gonna go after anybody that has the meat to eat. Actual Dracula, he's all pig and bones. They're not going after him. He's like a pick.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
Besides that, you know, I don't know what kind of plagues that zombies carry. They're not gonna want to eat him. You got problems. You got a chainsaw. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Me, I don't know. I as long as I got gas, I'll be good. Once I run out of gas and I can't run away from everybody in my car, I got a problem.
You're back from the grocery store.
Yeah. I already put the
That was a
groceries
quick run.
everything.
Oh man.
Went to the LCS at the grocery store, came back home, uploaded 2 videos today, just working hard.
I'm gonna tell you what, the camera's looking pretty crispy right now too. I don't know what you did to your lighting or whatever. It's very nice.
Oh, I don't use lighting. I don't even like blinds in the house. These blinds came with the house, but I had to open some up. And the front window, I don't even put blinds up.
But I mean, it's different. There's something different today. This is not like a normal
it's
Friday stream.
So this is very not normal time for me to be on camera. Either at work or morning or night on camera.
That's
Hold on a second. This is all happening way too quickly. Like, were you really at a grocery store? Do you have like a prop or like a set in your house that looks like a grocery place?
I can't reveal the answer to that question.
He's not going to tell you too much.
Oh, he just disappeared.
What you didn't know is his basement is actually wall to wall. It's lined with stand up freezers, and that's where they actually were.
He just disappeared. We're not watching Dracula. We're watching something else over here.
Oh man, it's too much.
Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh man. Dude, you better look behind you. It doesn't appear behind you or something.
That very well may.
Oh,
very
man.
well.
Watch. He's going to be in one of the cars that are driving by me now. Oh, there we go.
I had to go stop Finn before he shot the dog with the giant Nerf gun that Remy's partially responsible for him owning. Which that's not a bad thing. That's a thank you.
Hey, that's the real deal, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
thing's no joke.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you can see.
I'm trying to figure out how you blinked out of existence and came back.
He's sitting down there on the floor with it.
Yep.
Looking down the barrel of it to load it.
I can hear it winding up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Angel picked that blaster up. So when Nick and I were talking, he said he picked that one out, but I told him, I was like, oh, that's awesome. But yeah, Angel had picked that up as it was like a revenge weapon that she thought, all right, I'm gonna get him and the boys, like she came in playing the whole thing out, caught us by surprise, and just started unleashing
Raining
foam and
fire.
darts. Yep. And so I had to combat that. I actually don't have the one that I got to combat that, but I had to get something else that was equally as devastating. So there was a little bit of a war that we had in the Remy Q household, and that since then, since the modifying took a step up, we decided to outlaw it.
This one doesn't need much modifying. I
That's
sat
the
here and shot clear across the entirety of this open space, and it like pegged the wall. Like, pow,
Yeah.
stayed it straight. Didn't lose any of its speed or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to hop off. I'm gonna
Well,
have
hey,
to
man,
hop
thanks for
off
jumping on.
because I got to go inside for my 1:30 and see if they'll actually come in time. I don't know if they. Yeah, that's a part of my job. Nobody comes on time ever, but I'm prepared. I'm gonna go in and see them more. I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
Please,
coming on.
whoever is there, please don't subscribe to me. Do not like my videos. Do not do anything. Go and do it to everybody else's videos. I don't need the pressure of having people expecting good things out of me. I like the way I am under the
I don't
radar.
feel that pressure.
Well, you might, but I feel pressure. I feel pressure every time I get a subscriber on there. I'm like, oh, now I have to please. Now I have to please them. I have to tap dance for them. I have to
All
do
right,
a
so
show.
be sure to tune into the banter on Chip Getler's channel tonight, because there will be a live sub push for Comic Journey's channel.
Yes. Yes. Where you can get
Please do
today's
not do that.
news and conspiracies all day long.
So if I get panned on there with me, you know that we'll probably get you at least 100+ subscribers tonight. So we'll get you there. Don't worry, man. I feel like there's a little bit of reverse psychology coming from Journeys right now. So we got you,
please
man.
don't do that.
We hear what you're
No.
saying.
No, I'm being real serious. Don't do that. I just had to give something away. If I
Hey,
get more
Remy.
subscribers, I have to give more things away.
Hey, Remy, he's being serious.
I'm dead serious. Listen, guys, look, you see me this? I'm
The first appearance of Comic Journey.
you got a cameo on my finger. There you go. My index.
Oh my goodness.
You get an X-ray?
Chip's at the dentist right now. This is the thing you'll only get here at Remy Q Studio.
Hey,
Are we on? We're on camera.
So this is perfect timing. You got more people on the panel.
we're here to protect
Okay, yeah,
Chip
take
during his
extras.
appointment to make sure no funny business goes on.
Jesus. This stream has it all.
After that last visit, he was
We saw
worried.
the dentist in 1997. We know what goes on in your facilities. All right. I
But
saw
all
that.
jokes aside, I gotta hop off. Thank you guys for letting me bullshit with you all.
Thank you, sir.
afternoon.
Yeah, dude, it's always fun, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Dance, puppet dance. Chip said that earlier. He's like, yeah, I'd hop on, but I'm at the dentist. Sure enough, he hops on. Like he's coming in there to take an extra. That's
I
awesome.
like how he waited till it was a crucial moment of their procedures before he hopped on.
Well, and they noticed they were on camera too. They're like, oh, he's like, oh, it's okay. We're live. It's like,
No, ain't no effing
no pressure.
Whitening shadow. Yes, ma'am. For the pizza night. Yeah. What time?
Just bedtime. I would wait till she maybe eat something.
Yeah.
You do it before.
I don't know.
Last night turned out weird.
That was because of the drainage. The whitening shadow.
Want some milk with your lunch? Okay.
Oh man, I don't know what the hell we're doing here. I just
How's your Saturday going?
good. I read some books.
Yeah, which book was it that you held up and you said this one with the twists? You didn't see the twists coming. I think it was a Batman cover. I was driving, so I wasn't able to see.
Oh, that was DC vs. Vampires #1.
Okay, yeah, the big twist at the end with surprise.
The
Right now,
hold on.
we're doing the mac and cheese. Is that easy?
That takes a minute.
Whatever you want to do, then I'm game.
It was the
First and some
Hall of Justice twist.
The character who turned out to be not who you thought he was at the end.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Not to reveal too much to the folks that are in the chat, just in case. But yeah, if you haven't, check it out.
Yeah, Comic Vet really loved that issue. I haven't read it myself. Let's see. Did you read Dark Knights of Steel?
No, was it good?
Oh man, that's the one. That's the one that people going to be talking about. 12-issue series. Tom Taylor's writing it, just Elseworld style. If these heroes were in sword and sorcery era, but talking about plot twists, that first issue had about 3 slaps in the face. It was,
you know what? I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, no, I did not pick that one up again. It was this was I always get kind of, I don't know, I'm a little nervous in there for New Comic Book Day.
That's understandable. There's a lot going on those days.
Chip says Dennis says hi. I love that he has this streaming. That's the thing. He's got this streaming at the dentist. I kind of wish you were at the store now, so the dentist would be like, "What are you watching?" Oh, this guy.
It's a little more comfortable. Oh, they're shopping. We're doing this. One guy's selling houses.
One guy's selling houses. The other guy's complaining about his new comic books, and the other guy is shopping with his family.
Yeah, it's clean jobs with Remy Q Studios.
Yep. I just want, I try to give everybody a window deeper into Remy Q, and when you guys share this type of stuff, makes it even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't get to necessarily get this on a 10 questions or something.
Like, I turned on my phone when I was getting in the car leaving the LCS, and I saw you were live. I'm like, oh man, I wanna go live at the grocery store. Like I immediately was like, fingers crossed he's still going when I get there. Like it makes you want to do this stuff. Like we get all kinds of surprise appearances, especially on the community hangout show. We've seen like Drac at work, you at work, Carlito at work, you in the shower, John's comics with kids whipping up breakfast, promiscuous time traveler hanging tile.
Who the hell knows what he's
cutting down
digging a ditch,
changing a gas pipe main that he has no business touching.
So what are you doing today? Oh, you're on the roof? Okay.
I'm gonna step off for 2 seconds to fire up a coffee pot.
No problem, sir. Yeah, Pokean Joe does his own dentistry. That is true. That is true. He legit will handle it himself. I don't know. So this is what I imagine. Because I know that off the rip, if you know Pokean Joe, you might think like, okay, he would just use whatever he can get his hands on, and like he's tough enough to do that. I'm going to go the other route. I'm going to say that Pokean Joe would research the exact tools that are needed for whatever dental procedure he was going to do, make them, and then use them in the correct way they were supposed to. I'm going to go that far. Whatever they have, he would improve the design on whatever it was. So whatever the particular tool was, he would see how it works. He would figure out how to make it, and then he would redesign it so that it would work more effectively and do the procedure himself then. Simple. It's Pokean Joe. Pokean Joe, folks. All right. Well, I think we can dig into some other books here. Now that we've gone over New Comic Book Day, I wasn't sure how long the hangout was going to last, so since Mark said he's coming back, let me actually grab this here. No, you're not late at all. It's a hangout. What's going on, Rock City? How you doing, sir? All right. Actually, let me grab this. Oh, I'll wait for Mark. I'll wait for Mark so I don't leave y'all on the lonesome here. We got 9 folks in the chat. What's going on, everybody? By the way, Chip is at the dentist right now. He checked in for a little bit. We had Comic Journey check in before he had a meeting for his latest real estate deal. We were watching the traffic, waiting for a high-speed chase and or collision to happen. Let's see. Balmy 41.
What is the
I don't know what
bottom part? What does that mean?
I don't even know what we are at here. Let me see. Uh, 58.
Degrees? Talking about the temperature?
Yeah, 58
Yeah, we're-
degrees.
We're at 68 here.
Yeah. Yeah, 58. It's not that bad outside, though. It's nice and sunny. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, hey, Mark, do you mind? I was going to grab some books. I didn't want to leave just a blank thing.
Do it. I got you.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
So Friday was Disney Plus Day. That's yesterday. So I don't know if people in the chat saw, but they dropped all kinds of little tidbits. There was nothing major, no huge stuff, but they did release Shang-Chi onto their Disney Plus streaming service so that if you are a subscriber of that streaming service, you now have access to that, as well as even better, Jungle Cruise with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which was a fantastically fun, family-friendly movie. We've watched it tons and tons of times. But I think the biggest hype for me from Disney Plus Day was the teaser trailers. They're only like 20-something seconds long, but they did one for She-Hulk as well as one for Moon Knight. And both of them look pretty good. You don't get much in it. It is just a teaser trailer, but it was cool. The little bit we saw, the tone and the vibes from the Moon Knight trailer were pretty wicked. I was waiting on him at any moment to say, "I am vengeance," and pull a Batman line out, but it was definitely exciting to see that. So that was definitely a blast. I don't know what else, little things like they have little animation shorts, which before streaming services, they would be the same kind of special features you would find on your DVDs and Blu-rays. So there's little add-ons and stuff like that. But so be sure to go check out that streaming service and see what's been added since the last time you were there. Did you find them?
Yes, yeah. Actually, I just had a stack. So I've been trying to go through my books. I've got. I hate to say short boxes because I actually don't own any. I take that back. I own one actual short box.
Yeah, boxes that are short.
That's designed for books. But yeah, this is. So I've been digging through some boxes of books, and I actually had a couple stacks here. I think these are more modern books, but again, I don't really have a lot of modern books that I typically show.
Journey said that a 12-car collision just happened.
I believe it. We already claimed. I mean, we knew that was going to happen. Yeah, that's all right, buddy. It's all right. Maybe next time we'll get that again. We're looking for that viral hit here, and honestly, Legion, the kiddos might be the secret right there. It's too adorable. You know, it grounds us. We're talking about the end of the world, and then you bring us back
That's what they were doing.
A little bit of hope that we needed.
Well, Phantom was actually prepping. He wasn't trying to bring hope. He was trying to show safety first and the importance of prepping.
Oh well, we saw you were stocking up on the paper shortage deal, so yeah, we get it.
1 pack of toilet paper. 1 pack.
1 pack. 1 pack is all you need. It's always gonna look like a lot. Because toilet paper, they just don't sell like that. But
there's 4 of us that live in this house, and people who are over regularly, it goes quickly.
All right, so it looks like some of these may be from my last okay, not all of them. I was gonna say New Comic Book Day from last year's not gonna really fly. These are gonna fall. These are gonna fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't slide. All right, here we go. We'll just do this. I wish y'all could see my setup. I've got a huge table and I've got a few inches to work with here. All right.
What is it? This right here. I'm gonna give you this.
Yeah. Speaking of the dentist, since the white shadow is there, that's kind of ironic. But again, didn't intend on that. But and it looks like there's
Beavis and Butthead #1.
Some sort of card on here. I don't know. Some card. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know.
No, it's definitely an averagely wide one, Journey.
This is from the comic book day when I was participating. Maniac of New York.
Was that the first issue?
Yes. All right. Picked up this deal here.
Oh, I love that series. Yeah, I've got the most recent one sitting over here from this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is how Conan was intended to be right here. That's the only Conan book that I care about.
This was Noctera 2, so I actually picked this up for silent reading. I went to the LCS and picked that up during the stream. And somebody asked me about Swamp Thing, and I said I had 1 or 2, so this is number 2.
Yeah, fantastic. Rom V did such a great job with that series. They just extended it.
It was great. Really great. This is U.S. Avengers number 1.
U.S. Avengers.
I have no idea what that is.
What was the companion to that was North Force that came out not long ago from Image with all the Canadian characters on the cover wearing the maple leaves.
Superior Spider-Man.
Hey, Paul, what's up, man? Long time no see.
Hey, are you doing anything special?
Yes, it was.
I'm going to take the American cheese and sat it on it. Then I'm going to take some bread and put on it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You know, I thought about that when I said it. And it was funny because what I was going to say was actually worse than that. I was like, I'll just let it go. What is going on, Panda? I'm sorry I missed you coming in here, bud. Hello. I'll put this back out just in case anybody else is available. Web of Spider-Man 14. Amazing Spider-Man 19. It's kind of a cool cover. Spider-Man. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know I had this much Spider-Man. First to 4 collector's item. Spider-Man Saga number 1. No clue. It's cool though. Yeah. Books here. These are all just honestly random short box grabs that I had. This is Amazing Spider-Man 190. It's kind of cool. Again, apparently I had a Spider-Man thing. If you're wondering, as far as the how everything is organized, by the way, this should be proof. No organization. I've got a box that is like, more of my Silver Age collection that I guess to tend to a little bit more. And then the other short boxes that I have, it is a giant mix. This is some foil goodness here. It's kind of cool. X-Men X of Swords, part 1 of 22. This is cool. And then in the back, it's got Wolverine Infinity Watch 1. I actually want to say Louis had sent those to me, I believe. X-Men Prime. This isn't supposed to be on here. Let me try not to destroy the book while I do this. There we go. It's kind of cool. Says Extermination number 1. Pretty sure I picked that up in a mystery box last year. Oh, your sticker sucks. Guess what? I'll take care of that right now. That's a badass cover, though. Again, lots of Spider-Man. What's going on, Biggie? How you doing? Thank you for joining. All right. Oh, we got a couple here. This is Master Kung Fu #1. It's a Battle World. I actually had a few of those for Red Skull, and I think I sent them over to Mr. Cardboard Crazies, one of the boxes that I had made for him. All right. Get some more of these here. Ugh. All right. Mighty Avengers. Nice Mylard book here. Rocket Raccoon #1. What's going on? Thanks for checking us out. It's a Hangout. Hello. This is Generation X. All new #1. Another foiled, shiny foil goodness.
All right, Remy, here's the finished product. What you saw going in Finn's buggy. So that's the black
Nice.
bean burger with mustard and ghost pepper sauce, white American cheese, and some pickles.
Yeah. Not a fan of pickles, but the rest of it I'm into for sure. I like that you toasted the bread, and that because that's the spicy burger, right? Yeah, I've had those before. They're good.
And then I added the ghost pepper sauce.
This is Director's Cut Immortal Hulk #4. All right. This is Ultimate Fantastic Four issue 30. Is this? Oh, it's signed. I don't know. It's signed. There's a signature there. I don't know. We'll see.
Remy, have you had the opportunity to go through and read any of those Immortal Hulk books yet?
No,
You're
I've
in
heard a
for a
lot of good
treat.
things about them, and I never. I mean, because I just don't have any of the early issues. I don't want to jump in at a weird spot. So, this is Batman 50.
Mm,
It looks like that one's signed too.
nice. What's up,
Uh,
Matt Spidey?
Bride of Venom.
I think that's her first appearance, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm in pretty good shape. I don't know.
Yep.
Batman Spawn. War
Nice.
Devil. It's a cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Spidey, what's going on? How you doing? All right, let's see. This says Wizard Zero, Rising Stars.
Yeah, they did a lot of those Wizard Zero one-shots.
I don't know what it is.
So Wizard Magazine used to be like the old gold standard for like Key Collector and stuff like that. It used to be in paper form.
Oh, yeah.
People used to buy
Trust
Wizards.
me, we would use that for lots of debates.
Mm-hmm.
This is
So they did a little special where they just would do one shots of countless titles. There was one year they probably had like 25 different titles from big names to small names. Oh, nice! The Futures in the
particular, yeah.
They did an issue like that for each title on the shelf that month.
This is kind of cool. Extraordinary X-Men.
Nice. That's a
And
good cover.
apparently, I had.
Or that's the kind of cover that gets Freaky Louie wet right there. That Aurora. Mm-hmm.
This one's in a bag, and it says XXX on it.
We should get to the bottom of this.
I might need to open that one up. This is a really cool cover too. The Hulk without the Hulk on it.
That's a nice. It looks like a cave drawing.
Yeah, that's cool. This has naked people on it, and whoever sent it to me had put the abbreviated nakedness on it with V's and looks like parentheses. Squadron Supreme variant edition #1.
Nice. It's Marvel's Authority.
I've got this one slabbed actually. Kevin from Superpower Review sent it to me.
Oh, nice.
Forever Evil #1 is a cool, like, lenticular.
That's one of the best, like, little mini event stories ever. I loved it.
Yeah, that's another New 52, which again, I don't know anything about the New 52.
Crime Syndicate is amazing.
Amazing Spider-Man 312 is a cool, well, it's a cool cover.
Ignacio was wondering who about that Hulk book with no Hulk on the cover.
It says Hulk #11. Take a look. Take a gander.
New World Order said he bought the first Brainiac last 90 and increased his IQ to 1,000.
Oh, nice.
Congrats on both of those.
Yeah. All right, so oh, this is cool. Damn. So this is the second. Well, I don't know if the green's going to show up.
Ed McGuinness art.
Yeah. I don't know what this story is. It just says trapped in a world they never made. I don't know. I'll have to check it out though.
And what time is it?
143.
This is Amazing Spider-Man 197. It's a cool cover.
Is that a Ramita cover?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
This says Marvel Universe. The Silver Surfer.
Dope. That screams 90s goodness right there.
Yeah. This does too. Double Edge. The Death of. Is that like Punisher and Cable on here? Or not Cable. Who the hell is that?
I couldn't see him. He was too reflective. Looks like I can't tell. Is that Nick Fury with this white on the side?
It looks like Nick Fury, but he's all decked out. I don't know. All new Guardians of the Galaxy #1. It says the next great galactic adventure starts here.
Yeah, it looks around the time of the movie. That cast of it is the same.
Oh, that's you. I was like, somebody's asking about the Burger King.
I was answering a question.
Decorum, issue 1.
Not familiar with that one.
Yeah, I have no clue. Tales from the Crypt. This one came in an A1 Comics mystery box. This was an awesome eBay purchase that I made where they sent me a board.
Those aren't cheap
Killing
these
the
days.
Children. Never read it.
Those foil variants and high grades slabbed up have kind of gone up a little bit.
This is Firepower 1. Oh, well, you'll like this. Firepower 2. Oh no, 3. Sorry, 3. I don't have 2. I'm always going to be missing 1. Once and Future, number 2.
Nice. I just scored issue
Hey,
1.
Jim, what's going on?
Small Town Collectibles mystery box a while back.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Adventure Man, number 1. This is a thick ass book.
Yeah, Ryan talked highly of that.
This is Undiscovered Country, number 1.
Nice. Is that Cates or Zdarsky, one of those guys?
It says Snyder on it.
Okay, Scott Snyder.
Yeah. You know what's funny about this is because I think I had heard that this book had blown up, or maybe not this one, but at one point it had blown up, and I saw some slabs that were signed that went for like nothing. It was issue 1. I'd never heard of it, and they sold online for like, I don't know, $30-$40, and I was like, because I remember thinking like, well, I've never even heard this. I was like, I didn't even want it as like a throwaway slab, but it just, I don't know.
It's like Jupiter's Legacy. You can score those number 1 slabbed at 9/8 for like $30. It's crazy.
Number 1. You know what's funny is I wanted one of those, and it was right before the show had come out. I think MJ Comics was talking about Jupiter's Legacy. I was like, oh, cool. And I looked at the slabs, and they were like crazy prices. I guess just because nobody liked the show.
I loved it.
Wind, number 1. I never watched it. I don't watch my shows unless you give me a heads up on it first. So
That's a Tynan book.
Oh yeah, it is. We only find them when they're dead.
Al Ewing. Yeah. Oh, that's number 1 also. Nice. That's a fantastic series.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, that's the same guy who writes Immortal Hulk writes that.
This is Folklords, number 1.
Not familiar with that one.
A lot of number 1s here. I got a bunch of number 1s here. This is great.
Where did all these come from?
Scumbag. I just had them. I got, it's like mystery boxes. I think a couple of them were AOKs. Some of them were just old books. Again, I threw them in like a short box that I had collected at some point. I had gone through, or I had originally started going through a couple of boxes that I had because I was going to do a mystery box. And then I talked to DJ Lynx and I think Taylor Winder, and they convinced me that that was not going to be a good idea because listening to what they wanted, I was like, well, I can't deliver there. Give me 1 second. Let me grab another stack.
So yeah, recently Taylor did some mystery box unboxing on his channel that he was kind of critical of. DJ does them all the time on his channel, but mystery boxes are a mixed bag, different strokes for different folks. If you're buying them hoping that those books are all going to be happily placed into your PC, it's really not a great idea. If you're somebody who's capable and able to kind of just circulate books back out into the community, they're kind of a better idea because then it kind of gives you more stuff to post or put up for sale or pay forward. But yeah, I'm not personally a big mystery box fan. Most of the stuff that I'm interested in, I pretty much buy like when it comes out, or I'm specifically hunting older stuff. I don't have much room in my PC or space in my house for just random stuff. Let's see. Ignacio said Folklords is a nice mini-series about storytelling in a fictional world where there are no books, if I remember correctly. We're going to assume that you did remember correctly, even if you didn't. So that does sound cool. Kingdom Mystery Box do not include just stuff. Yeah.
No, it wasn't a conversation we had, DJ. I think we were on the channel and you guys were talking about mystery boxes and the perception of what would be in it and the value and the mix and everything. And I think at the time I was like, yeah, well, I was thinking about doing a mystery box, and now you guys are making me think I don't want to do it anymore. Like there's too much pressure. If I don't mark this just right, or if it's not interesting enough, I don't want to be that guy.
Well, I'm about to hop off here and try to wind down these kids for a little after lunch nap here.
Hey,
before
man,
the
thanks for
wife has
jumping
to
on, for sure.
head to work for the evening. But yeah, definitely fun hanging out with you.
Thanks,
See
man.
you everyone later.
Take it easy. All right. Here, I'll put this one back out there just in case anybody's available. So this is the Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This is the first appearance of Taserface. I showed this on Kevin's channel and was very proud of this one. When I got it, I was super proud of that. All right. If you caught Promiscuous Time Travelers, one of his elusive mystery streams, I think it was at like 2 or 3 in the morning, I jumped on. It's now deleted, and I actually was able to talk indie books with him from books that I actually had, amazingly enough, and that were mentioned, and that was one of them. And it was something that I told him, hey, the rarity that I would be able to talk indie books with you is what's hilarious. And I said, nobody will ever believe that I had what you were talking about at that time. And so I was like, since this is going to be deleted, it's okay. This was one, The Woods. This was, somebody would mention this in the chat, and I just happened to have it right in front of me. I was like, well, there you go. Scout's Honor. It's Department of Truth. Never read it. This is Crossover #1. Yep. Taserface. Yep. First Taserface. This is Autumnal. I don't know. However you say that. And then Berserker one. This isn't the one that I got though. This was I think I bought this actually I want to say this pack of like these #1 like indie books. I either won them on Sparks Comic or I bought them from Two Bros during a Burke auction. I'm not sure which one though. Hey, thanks for coming in, bud, for sure. All right. Autumnal. Let's see. Creatures on the Loose, Man Wolf, 36. This has to be one of the most disappointing. I don't know why. I mean, I'm assuming it's a werewolf, right? Man Wolf is a werewolf. He's in space. No. No. Sorry. Creatures on the Loose again, #19. Walking Dead #1. I think I actually had that on. This is Tankers #1. And look at that. Chip? The White Shadow himself? It's Batman. Terminator 2. It's a cool cover. This is Daredevil 200. Uncanny X-Men 211. And then it has Moon Knight #1 on it. Okay. This one on the back says we only find them when they're dead. Number 3, ratio incentive. If that's indeed what it is. Kind of cool. Looks like there's like a little sketch thing in there. Yeah, Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Miss Marvel, number 1. No, thank you. Again, I don't know if they are or not. I'll be honest with you. This is literally random collection stuff here. Hulk Chronicles, number 2. Pretty badass. Hulk Chronicles, number 1. Red Sonja, number 1. Let's see. Fantastic Four 188. This is Venom number 4, Lethal Protector. Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 3. It's kind of cool. All right. This one is a 616 book. I think this is one I got from a Burke box. It's pretty badass, though. Moon Knight number 1. It's an awesome cover. Oh, see, I should have busted out my old school Marvel then. I feel bad because this is a lot of modern books. Joker, a puzzle box number 1. This is Catwoman 29. It's a cool cover. Orphan and the Five Beasts. Ultraman number 1. I think I might have already. You know what? Yeah, some of these I think when DJ was on, I probably had that box in front of me because some of these I know were in there. Deadpool number 1. Fantastic Four 19. Oh, yeah. See, I know these were here. This is Red Sonja. I've already shown that one. This one. I actually have a Venom book. That's hilarious. Okay. This is like a big pack. Superman Red, Superman Blue number 1. And then it's got a 3D book that's signed. Okay. So it's a Dynamic Forces, number 833. Oh. Cool 3D book. And then it has this in here. 3-dimension adventures, Superman in startling 3D lifelike action. It's cool. It's another 3D book. So apparently this is some sort of Superman pack for the 1 or 2 Superman fans out there. You know, I got nothing but love, but still. All right, Star Wars High Republic number 2. This is Batman 100. I think I showed this on Let's Talk About It with DJ. Batman Catwoman number 1. Amazing Spider-Man 55. I think I've got the red one in that as well. Daredevil 25. This is awesome. This is really cool. Got this one from Burke. Some nice turtle action there. This one as well. So this looks like it's the Burke section. Power Rangers 1. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood number 1. It's a pretty cool cover. Superman Red and Blue. This is Tales to Astonish 88. Actually, I think I have 2 of these. And this is the first Hulk smash. I went over that, and I think Let's Talk About It as well. The first time Hulk says Hulk smashes in that one. Batman 106. And then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 39, Beyond the Grid. And that's it from that box. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We have just surpassed the 2-hour mark. It seems like I got 8 folks in the chat still here. I think I'm going to probably cut it off there. A little bit of a hangout again. Had some folks jump on. Thanks again, Mark and Comic Journey. And thanks everybody in the chat. A little bit different. Just honestly, I figured, you know what? We'll see what everybody's doing on a Saturday afternoon. Check out some books. Go over the new Comic Day books that I had there, or that I had actually gotten. And then, again, I wanted to do a shout out for Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, as far as his 1K subscriber push, and also do shout outs for, I've got White Tiger, Cool Comic Collective. Again, that's Ruben. He was at 136 this morning. Freaky Louie at 408, and then Ken's Comic Book Channel. All of those links are going to be in the description. Make sure that you check them out, sub them up if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. Thanks again, Mr. DJ Links, for checking in the chat. I definitely appreciate you, and Spidey's Powdered Tumblers for keeping my drink cold the entire 2 hours for the stream. Again, after about 36 hours of having that in there with the ice. Yes, thank you again. Biggie, thanks for coming out. Ignacio, thank you. I hope everybody has had a good time. A little bit different of a stream here. And let me see. You know what? I'm going to end it with this one. I know it was the same as Let's Talk About It, but I'm sorry. It's too damn good.
A-Town.